Where do we go to sell all this stuff? There was a smith in here. We can probably sell the weapons to him. Hello. I would like to sell this short sword, this tanto, all of these pieces of armor. You cannot afford this. At all. Or that, for that matter. We'll sell these journeyman's hammers. You don't buy lockpicks, screw you. Why are you too good to have lockpicks? Aren't you a smith? Are you supposed to deal in locks? Okay, where do we sell? We can't sell these. I mean, we're not gonna find a vendor. We can sell. We could again. We probably have to barter for these, but Daedric armaments are pretty rare, so we might want to keep them for enchantment purposes.
You have something to say to me?
Nothing meaningful. I guess we take the Silk Strider. And then we recall again. I want to make a campaign setting where the mode of transportation is enormous bugs. Just giant lobotomized insects walking around the landscape. Yep, you heard that? Dude called me sir, or he called me Mothsera, but it's basically like a formal, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's a formal prefix. It's like a, it's like be called sir. Or mister. Stack this on top of the other Dwemer stuff. Alright. We'll leave these here. Look at how cool they are. They're cool runes and they're cool plates and they're cool faces on the kneecaps. Oh, so cool. So cool. You, my little fine friend, will stay with me. On target, so 5 to 11 points of damage on target. Yes, please. We'll dump some of these lockpicks because they're apparently weighing us down a bit. So let's get rid of the apprentice probes for now, because we have journeyman probes. Let's get rid of the hammers, because fuck hammers. We didn't actually pick up any lockpicks. Those were all probes. Oh wait, no. There are the lockpicks. Put the princess lockpicks away. So now we just have journeyman and master tools. Sweet. Which one was the bag of stuff we wanted to sell? That was the one. Get rid of this plate. And we're good. Alright, let's go back and steal the rest. Wait, damn it. Damn. Okay. Well, we'll be fine. We just need to rest a bit so we can repeat cast that spell. Since we now don't have any scrolls with us. So we might just spend some time cracking these boxes open. First, sleep. Then we'll cast Lesser Lockbreaker. Yeah, first try. Woo! Ho 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 ho! Yes! I will have all of this. Alright, let's see. This is value. This is value. Is anything in here not value? This is not value. Nor is this. Everything else is. We'll take everything and we'll put those 2 pieces of garbage back. Nice. And then we'll sleep next to all these thralls, because are you gonna do something? No, you're not. You're not gonna do something. That's right. Better recognize I killed your entire clan hold. Damn it. Sleeps in the room. Get the mana back. And try again. We failed again. Come on. Damn it. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Another Gauntlet of the Horny Fist. Ooh, glass. Always like some glass armor. Some Dwemer armor. Not bad. I think that's everything on this level. So we just need to clear the observatory. Yep. Alright. Observatory time! Need to rest, get the mana back. And... sorry, Magicka. I'll take a copy of Vampires of Vvardenfell. Take the bone meal. Keep that blade, I think. Yeah, keep it. I just realized that we have been waiting and recharging our Magicka, but waiting while we are suffering from vampirism is actually a super bad idea, and we should look into getting that cured. But I forget how we go about curing vampirism. We did read a book about it, so maybe we look back into that, get our hands on some good reads. We don't want to accidentally get into some vampiric shenanigans we cannot back out of. Too heavy. Decent. Good. Take all of this. Alright, I got everything. Time to bail. Can we sell anything in here? We cannot. Let's go to the smith. Ebony throwing stars. They don't weigh enough, so we're not gonna prioritize those. We're gonna sell whatever weighs the most. Steel flame cleaver can go. So can this. Get rid of all of this junk. All of the dwarven stuff that weighs a ton. Can I fly? I can fly, yeah. I have created a spell that lets me levitate for, I think it's a minute stretch at a time. sounds like he's shooting me. Alright. Alright, we are now at a point where we can function. No prop. Did I skip loot? Huh. Well, let's not have any of that. Let us rest again, because fuck vampirism. And we'll go back and we'll loot the last bits of stuff.
You should leave before you make others sick.
Yep, so we just got called out on it. You carry an infection, Outlander, and we should leave before we make others sick. Can we just heal this? Can I please get a... Can I get a blessing, please? Can we...
I am blessed to be at your
Can we just touch a shrine somewhere? Can we barter for a potion that cures... Cure common disease. That's probably not sufficient. Let's see. Did we do it? Did we do it? We did it! Yeah, because we didn't... there we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, we did it. So it's like if we wait too long after contracting vampirism, it'll manifest and like we can't... and then we have to go through this whole involved debacle to get rid of it. We have to discover the cure for vampirism because, as far as people are concerned, it doesn't exist. And it's super hard being a vampire. 3 days? Okay. So yeah, 3 days. Luckily, we only slept for, I guess, 2.5 days or something. So, we're okay. All we needed to drink was a cure disease potion in that time. Let's get back and see what's in the top floor of the observatory. That's the wrong way. Yep. Alright. Let's have a look. There we go. You're right. You were totally right. Nice chat. Thank you. So, feather quality? Galua Ritharius papers. Hello. 3 pages. The private papers of Galua Rithari. Buoyant armature. Handwritten manuscript bound as folios. Excerpts. Outnumbered and isolated, I yielded to my foe. The creature dressed like a gentleman, and I had hoped for honorable treatment. Instead, I found myself a feast for a blood-drinking monster. Shamed by my corruption and despairing of my own welfare, I passively acquiesced to my gradual integration into the affairs of Clan Onday. I made no human my prey, only beasts, and kept myself apart from the other clan kin. Nonetheless, I abandoned hope and lived like a beast. Drawn by intimidations of my former life, I visited my former post at Bal-Ur, hoping perhaps to atone in some way for my crimes by preying upon its monsters or perishing under their attacks. It is there that by chance I made petition to the Lord of Troubles, Molag Bal, at an altar deep in the caverns beneath the pilgrim's shrine. I was surprised and thrilled at the terrified when Molag Bal, or some aspect or agent of that Daedra Lord, offered me a chance to cure myself of vampirism in return for a favor. However, with no hope for my soul or spirit, unless I might be cured, I undertook his quest. Rithari sought and obtained a cursed soul gem of mysterious nature from a deep cavern on the northern slopes of Dagoth-Ur, delivering it to Molag Bal's shrine in Bal-Ur. I placed the gem within the basin before the altar, and instantly experienced a blinding of pain and terror that I cannot express in words, except that it seemed afterward that I had been asleep and dreaming, that I was being sliced by thousands of tiny knives from my bowels inside out. I awoke before the altar, and gazed in the reflection of my own sword blade at my own face, no longer a blood-seeking beast of teeth and empty eyes. So, if I am remembering this correctly, and I might not be, but I think when we read about vampires, I think Gallo Rithari was the guy that was mentioned therein, who was named as being like a person who had returned from being a vampire and had been allowed to live out the rest of his days in in servitude to the faith. I think that is what's the case, and if that's the case, then these are his notes that we found. It might also be that I'm wrong about that, but I like to think that I'm right. Alright, so I think that's all. Now we go back. We'll go back to Balmora. Wrong spell. Look what you're doing. Go back to Balmora. And then we'll sell what remains to be sold. And then we'll decide what to do from there. Because we successfully attacked a vampire clan hold. And getting a single kill, but a kill, with a saintly weapon, we vanquished them. And they are now no more. Because our xenophobic ass, aggro ass, backwards ass, traditionalist ass, superiors cannot handle the existence of sentient undead, or any kind of undead in their territory.
We make a special choice.
Daedric Shield. God, it looks so cool. Look at it. Ugh. Alright, we'll drop the glass boots here. We will not drop the Shard Slayer. We will drop these temporary. I guess we can probably sell these in Balmora actually. We'll drop the Secrets of Dwemer Homunculi on the stack. We probably have to sort these out, aren't we? I can't see the bottom. We'll take all of this. And I don't remember if I don't remember the names of the places I raided yesterday, but I might have raided those two places that you mentioned. Druskathi and Aslameth might be. Don't remember. Hey girl. I would like to sell a copy of Vampires of Vvardenfell, a copy of Mysticism, and I'm not going to sell that at all. I'm going to keep that. There we go. And to you, my favorite Bosmer, I would like to sell these beauties. I guess you can only take one at a time, but that's fine. No, I don't. Yeah, so I don't believe I have raided any other vampire strongholds. I seem to recall these being the first vampires we've encountered. The left glove of Horny Fist, the left gauntlet of Horny Fist. So the glove and the gauntlet, eh? All right. Well, we can keep all this stuff here until we need it, I suppose. But we will keep these papers. And then we'll go sell all of this junk. Except the throwing stars, which we can now no longer sell. Sell all of this. If I can't decorate my house with it in a fashion that I find meaningful, I don't want it. Or if it's not, you know, super useful to me as an adventurer. You know what we should look into making, since we've started doing alchemy? We should start looking into creating fortified strength potions. Because those would be super good for carrying stuff. Like, because presently we make do with alcohol, which, to be fair, is pretty good. Right? It's pretty decent. But it does drain our intelligence, which is a sad downside. But if we could make fortified strength potions instead, we might be able to kick it up even more. Because fortified strength definitely stacks, I think. Definitely, I think. Yes. That is the surety that you will find with me at the helm. Alright, let's see. Guess we'll just keep it as is. Though we will pick the Devil Spear back up. Where is my Devil Spear? Give it to me. There it is. Welcome back. And I'll take this Icy Amulet, and I'll take this Regeneration Ring, and I will take this Mage Ring, and I will not take this Warden's Ring. Will I? I'll take this Warden's Ring. I will take Fatigue Potions, and I will take Healing Potions, and I will take Magic Potions, but I will not take the others, and then I will leave. Alright. So, next on our bucket list, I suppose, is... Let's actually go and do that quest for the blacksmith in Vivec. So we will take another thing. We will take a scroll of invisibility. There we go. Do we have a chameleon potion, perhaps? We have a superb chameleon. Alright. So we'll take that. We'll leave this ornate Dwemer cup that we forgot to sell for some reason. There. And let's go. This very ominously starts just thundering. Alright. So we'll go and we'll break into the basement of that one blacksmith dude. And we'll steal his contract.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
And then I think, even though we have, like, we could do more work for the Mages Guild, I guess, in a level or two. And we could probably do more work for the temple. I kind of want to start looking at, getting into Telvanni. Because we've been putting it off for a while now. I said when we would reach level 5, we would start thinking about it. We're now level 7. It's about time that we could look into doing some Telvanni work. Join a great house. Get some wizarding ways underway. So I feel like that's a thing we'll do. The blacksmith I'm looking for is in the foreign quarter, so let's go up there. That's the one downside to the way Vivec is designed as a city, is that, you know, like, all the cantons are functionally the same. So sometimes you get turned around. The main difference in most of the cantons are in their middle waste work and in their plazas, which can vary wildly from canton to canton. This is the one. So, all right, let's. We have you looking this way. Now we will drink this superb potion of chameleon. We will pop the scroll of invisibility. And now we will sneak past you. We are going to use a spell to open this door. And we're home free. Alright. He didn't suspect a thing. So we literally just walked... Yeah, I know. So we literally just walked up to this guy. We're like, hi! And then we drank a potion and turned partially invisible. And then we read a scroll and we disappeared. And then he hears a door open behind him. But nope. It's fine. All is fine. All is well. No need to worry about it. Alright, let's find this contract. Weapons and armor contract. Contract for services. I, Phelin Saranus, hereby agree to pay the sum of 10,000 drakes upon the delivery of the following items. Iron short swords, 20. Iron claymores, 15. Iron mace, 10. Iron spear, 15. Steel axe, 10. Steel dagger, 15. Steel staff, 10. Steel halberd, 15. Steel longsword, 10. All items are assured to be delivered in new and working condition, and to have been created at the forge of Raylan Tilvur, smith, Vivek City. This contract is binding under Imperial law and may only be rendered null and void by a mutual agreement of both parties. Here undersigned, Alvor Claren, Phelis Saranus. Right, we'll just take this, destroy the man's livelihood, sure, no problem. And yeah, we'll totally be going both Telvanni and Temple. Again, as I mentioned earlier, we're just basically like playing this game in chill mode. We're not role-playing. It doesn't make a lick of sense to be Telvanni and Temple unless you are working with one to destabilize the other. Because those guys don't like each other. Hi.
Yes.
No, I wasn't doing anything. Ignore me. Ignore me! Alright, so let's go and hand over the contract to Alosaron. Yeah, I got the contract for you. You've gotten it? Wonderful! I hope you didn't have trouble going through too much. I didn't have to go through too much trouble. As I promised, I have a reward for you. Take this, it's one of the better pieces I've crafted recently. Alright, Firebite War Axe. Weighs 12. Value 20. Here, I have some junk I want to sell you. I don't know, like, I know it's an embarrassment for you to buy this piece of shit, but maybe you can find something to do with it. Like, maybe it could prop open a door or something, because it's, I mean, it's not a weapon, right? We agree? It's not a weapon. Just take this piece of shit off me. Some people. Oh, we got some scuttle going. If we can find some heather, we could make feather potions, which would be a good stand-in until we can create fortified strength potions. Alright, decision time. Now what? What do we do? We keep doing work for the temple. We could look at getting level up so we can work for the Mages Guild. We could do some work for the blades. We also joined the Fighters Guild. Just to get the spear that we've been swinging around. But I really want to go join House Telvanni. I think it's time. Let's go do it. Let's join House Telvanni. So we'll go to the Mages Guild, which I guess is in here. And they'll teleport us to Sadrith Mora. From Sadrith Mora, we can just go up and join the faction. So, go. Did I get all the textures on the trees around here? So, yeah, I think I did. If you're referring to, did I take the most computer-intensive graphics modifications of the Overhaul pack on that area, then the answer is yes, I did. We can go and have a look at them later on. Alright. Telvanni time. It's time to join the fraternity of backstabby introverts. Which, I mean, it's not that much of a change of pace from our major skill duties, but, you know. So we'll go talk to the council. And one of the mouths will accept us. Hopefully. You're not a mouth. Tell us about the mouths. They're in the main council house. Well, you're supremely useful. Again, so cool. I love this place. Crystal and mushrooms and... Ugh! Alright, so let's see. Aurora Uvolas. You were the mouth for the local, weren't you? Yeah, Master Nelot's mouth. Okay, can I join the house? House Telvanni. It's one of the great houses. We value talent, knowledge, and initiative. Perhaps you would like to join House Telvanni. Yes, you may be a worthy candidate. Would you like to join? Yes, I want to join. Are you certain? Remember that once you join, you cannot join any other great house. Perhaps you would like to hear our rules. Can we just actually... no, never mind. Just because, who knows? We'll make a little save game here. Let's say Tamriel, stream, great house. Not like we're actually gonna go back, but you never know. Okay, so... I would like to join. Yes, let's hear the rules of House Telvanni. We trust all members of House Telvanni to use their own judgment. If you steal from another Telvanni but still live, then clearly you deserve what you stole. Murdering your opponents by magic or treachery is the traditional way of settling disputes. If you win, then clearly your argument has more merit. You may be expelled, as in any other great house, but most Telvanni will not care, or even know about it. Does this appeal to you? Yes, I am eager to join. You are now a member of House Telvanni. Welcome, hireling Tamriel. When you are ready, speak with me about your chores and your advancement in House Telvanni. Great! We joined the fraternity of the worst people, but at the same time also the most awesome house. So let's do this. So, chores, please. Master Neloth needs 5 portions of sloat soap. Yes, Master Neloth needs 5 portions of sloat soap to help with his research. Here are 500 drakes. You can keep what's left after you purchase the sloat soap. So, yeah, we're a hireling. Our first job is a fetch quest. We are not worth the dirt on our boots to this lady yet. But we will be. Sloat soap? No. Alright. Maybe you know about some sloat soap. Anna's Seloth might have some. Her shop is in the north side of town, near Farah's Hole in the Wall. Alright. Let's go to Farah's Hole in the Wall. That's Farah's Hole in the Wall, which has the best banner in the game, by the way. Anyway. We were looking for this place, I think. Is this right? No. Yeah, Anna's Seloth, alchemist. Alright. Ooh, sweet. Alright. Hello, girl. What's up? Hey.
Yes, Outlander.
Pretty nice clothes. I mean, all things considered. It goes well with her hairstyle. Alright, I am fine, Tamriel. I hope you're well. What do you need this time? Are you looking for services? Actually, I'm looking for sloat soap. There we go, sloat soap. And he needed 5 portions. Hackle it down a bit. There we go. That leaves us with what? 260 gold pieces or something? For this simple fetch quest. That's a pretty good take. Get 260 drakes and the approval of our masters. Here you go. Also, we're walking into like a session of the council, just like walking in. La da 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 da. I have soap for you. Here's some soap. Yeah, the soap you wanted. Here it is. Boop. Important. No, don't let me distract you from your conversations or anything. No. Interhouse affairs, I know, super important, but I thought you would want this fucking soap. Perhaps these will put Master Niloth in a better mood. He's old, you see, and has trouble moving about. I used the soap along with some rue brush and bone meal to make an ointment for his joints. Yeah, Master Niloth is an interesting character. Yes, he's my patron, and I represent him on the Telvanni Council. Master Niloth lives in the Tower of Tel Naga, here in Sadrith Mora. What do you want? Oh, let me just fix this. See that I need to deal with something out here. Ugh. Alright, well, good thing we saved. Let's load that. Sudden graphical error. Huh. Alright, well, I guess that's an error in the... Yeah, okay, we're just gonna restart quickly. Yeah, Master Niloth, the wizard lord in the Tower Tel Naga, is the very same guy that you can meet in Skyrim in the expansion. He is he's quite a character. There is an even worse wizard, I believe, in like an even crazier asshole somewhere. I might be misremembering, but I think there is. Anyway, chores, please. Master Niloth has asked me to acquire a Staff of the Silver Dawn and deliver it to him. I believe someone in the Mages Guild here in Sadrith Mora has the staff. Master Niloth wants the staff, and I cannot leave my duties here long enough to fetch it for him. I go to Overhaul and get the staff and bring it back to me. Now, this is, of course, where it becomes super sweet for us that we have done a bunch of Mages Guild work, because our disposition with those guys is pretty high, so we will probably not have any problems getting the staff. Just take a moment to look at the Tel Naga. Looks awesome. So I saw in a trailer for an expansion for Elder Scrolls Online that they were doing Morrowind. So I don't remember if you were... It's supposed to be like 15 years before this game or 15 years after this game, one or the other. But apparently you can go to Morrowind now in that game. It's not an endorsement because I don't like Elder Scrolls Online, neither as a concept nor as a game, but I thought it was nice that they tried to like redo some of the areas in like modern graphics, and it looks kind of sweet. So it's nice to see the areas visually updated.
I do enjoy that conversation.
Can we talk about Staff of Silver Dawn? Yes, Ariel has Ariel has a staff like that. All right.
Yes, Outlander. What can I help you with?
Ariel, there you are.
Friend?
Hello, Ariel. I would like your staff. Yes, I have a staff of Silver Dawn. I don't use it very often. I prefer daggers myself. I'll sell it to you for 300 drakes. Sure, there you go. Here, take it, and come see me when if you're ever looking for another enchanted item. Well, come see me if you're ever looking for another enchanted item. You don't even have a barter menu. Ugh. Getting my hopes up and everything. You're the worst. Well, what's this stuff good for? Fortified blunt, 10 points, not bad. That's when strikes, so And blind for 5 to 75. Well, that's actually pretty shitty item all in all. So, Master Niloth can definitely have it. What is wrong with my chat? Give me a second. My chat window keeps messing with me. I'm sorry about this. There, hopefully that should be better. It looks like it's better. Okay. Apologies. Although I have been streaming for a while now, I am still very new to this thing, and I don't know anything about how the technical side of it works, so every now and then something will happen that I have no clue why it's happening, and I'll just like try to fix it. Unfortunately, this game doesn't always do very well with alt tapping, as you might have noticed over the course of these streams. So, yeah, it comes with a risk to alt tap, but sometimes it's just necessary. So, have I found the Staff of Silver Dawn? Is that the Staff of Silver Dawn? I know, right? It's a piece of shit. Yes, it is. Oh, good. I hope Master Nelloth will be pleased with it. I have this old dagger I no longer use, and I can teach you to blind your enemies as the staff does. Yes, please teach me to blind my enemies. And we got a glass jink blade, so fair trade. Yes, of course. Aurora teaches you to blind your enemies. Now, if you'll excuse me. Sweet. So, let's see. What spell did we just learn? We learned blind. Simple. And we got a glass jink blade. So we took the piece of garbage stuff, and she just casually gave us a dagger worth 6,500. Because the Telvanni don't give a shit. They could not give a fuck about anything. They crap magic items. I do not have any chores for you. Check with my patron, Master Nelloth, or with the other mouths. Yep, let's go check with Master Nelloth, and then we'll talk to the other mouths.
Is there something I can do for you?
No, not really. Supremely useless being. Alright. So, let's go to the Tel Naga. We could fly up there and just be a baller, land on his roof. Instead of going all the... Let's walk up the first time, and then we'll fly in the times following. So this is the inside of a Telvanni shroom tower. The affairs of wizards. Of course. The black glove. Which has a weird cover. I guess it's just supposed to be like sewn together from hides. Huh. Alright, well, let's go. So, cast Lesser Levitate. Let's go and up in the upper tower. So and there's a reason I'm casting Levitate. You can't navigate Telvanni towers if you're not capable of rudimentary flight. Like, the game won't let you. The Telvanni are not gonna talk to you if you can't fly. I just like, nope, barrier of entry. Hello, Master Nelloth and Varys Riram. With those cool hats, or helmets, I guess. I love those helmets. They're so creepy and weird and alien and awesome. I see we share a sense of fashion, Master Nelloth. Whatever do you want? Whatever you want, the answer is no. Chores? I certainly have a certain interest in a robe, which is in the possession of one entirely unworthy. This robe is known as the Robe of Drake's Pride. That's, by the way, a super good robe. Chores? Yeah, but would you tell me? Okay, it's rules. Yeah, I get it. Tell me about this job you want me to do. No? Okay. She's not gonna tell me, is he? No, he's not. An interest in the possession of one entirely unworthy. Alright. Well, I guess if one day we'll learn... we'll learn what that is, and maybe we'll come and bring him the Robe of Drake's Pride. We probably won't. I seem to remember the Robe of Drake's Pride being super awesome. Not only is like... I remember it as like this brilliant peacock thing, like it's a mess of color, but it's also pretty strong, so we'll probably keep it. Well, that was a dud. Let's go talk to the other mouse then. Gallus Mathendus. You're the mouth of Master Arian. Master Arian is my patron. He lives in the new Telvanni city of Tel Voss. Master Arian's tower is near Voss. Take a boat to Voss and head west. Do you have any chores for me? Master Arian wants a message delivered to Deviath Fear. Would you carry this coded message? I certainly will. Deviath Fear is hilarious and a badass, and I love him. Alright. This coded message. Sure. My patron, Master Arian, wants this coded message delivered to Deviath Fear. He lives in Telfir. You might need some help getting there. Why not take these potions of water walking, and these potions of healing, and perhaps a few potions of swift swim as well. If Deviath Fear responds to this message, please deliver his response back to me. Shower us in potions. Right? Let's go and talk to Deviath Fear. Deviath Fear is amazing and cool, and I love him. He is a, I want to say 4,000 years old wizard. And that over there is his tower, I think. Yeah, it is. That is Telfir. Be cool, Skink Warrior. Thanks for tuning in. So, let's just pop some water walking and we'll run there. Take another one. He's such an old, creepy weirdo. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm right. This is... No, this is Tel Arun. I'm wrong. That is Telfir, down there, south. Right. Alright, so... Let's keep going. Oh, we'll take this salt rice, because as we learned, salt rice is amazing. We'll also take the marshmallow, because that can be used for healing potions. But salt rice is an amazing ingredient that we want, so... Take all of it, always. Hello. Okay. What kind of weapon is that? That's a chitin sword. Oh, right. Okay, so we can't hit him because he's popped his dumb... his Ancestor's Guardian. Screw you guys. What's the ring? Where's that ring I got? There it is. Dire Flame Bolt. Eat Flame Bolts! Oh, damn it, they're Dunmer. That's right, they're resistant. Still. We spend some magic. And... let's pop this Ring of Regeneration. We'll just keep trying to stab them. Dude, die already! You shirtless motherfucker. There we go. Okay, what was this garbage? I don't want any of this. Why did I pick it up? I literally don't want any of it. Holy shit, that was bad. Okay. What's in their camp then? Anything useful? Probably not. Oh, what? Worn chest. 25 gold? I'll take it. I'll take this crash wheat too. Nothing else? Okay, let's keep going. We have a tower to get to. So, let's start with Mora. Fear is down there. Okay. Oh, a shipwreck. We have a good track record when it comes to shipwrecks. Let's look what's inside. We need the light spear. Nothing so far. A basket of pillows. 25 pillows. A sack of coin. What's the value of a pillow? 1 for 1. Nope. Of course there are slaughterfish down here. Go away! There we go. A sack. Not of pillows? Okay. Crates. With a single iron short sword in it. A steel war axe. Get fucked. No. No. Ha! Much better. I'll take that. And I will take this. And I will take that. Is that it? Is that all? Lame! Lame! This shipwreck is lame! Lamest! Let's get away from this lame wreck. Oh, there it is. Telfia. We ran out of water walking. Well, grab a pearl on the way maybe? Come on. A pearl? A single pearl? No, of course not. Whatever. Let's fly the rest of the way. Sweet. Yep. Is there entrance up here? Typically yes, but in the case of Telfia, probably not. Because that guy cannot be asked to do anything by the book. Could we not? Rude customer. Alright. Telfia. So if... Oh, we'll take the salt rice. And the marshmallow. I don't know how you guys feel about stuff like this, but I find that when I, like in video games, I can get incredibly like invested and immersed in a setting by like having, by stuff like this, right? Picking ingredients for alchemy or stuff like similar stuff like that, where it's like it's all named, right? It's salt rice and marshmallow, and it kind of gives this like vibrancy and life to the setting, where it's like it feels like it's its own place. But if you confront me with the same idea in a tabletop setting, in a session of Dungeons and Dragons or something, where the GM then puts in the work and it's like, oh yeah, so you have to go and pick this thing that's named that and this thing that's named that, and then you combine it. You combine salt rice and marshmallow with water with powdered crystal in it from the mountain of Yaxalan, and then you let it ferment under the full moon. And like if that's the jam in a tabletop game, sometimes I lose interest. And I don't know why, because it's not consequently I lose interest. It happens just sometimes. Like, I can't always be asked to deal with that kind of... I guess I can't be asked to remember or care about the nitty-gritty in such instances always. But in video games, I fucking love that shit. Like in The Witcher 2, like collecting all the stuff and the fact that it's all named, and in Pillars of Eternity 2, they had like a bunch of weeds that were all named. I was like, yeah, this is super cool. This is like a yellow flower called Beggar's Crown. Yeah, I fly it pretty quickly. It's actually a pretty shitty spell. It's 1 point of levitation, so I should be just snailing my way through the air, but it's because of the Boots of Blinding Speed interacting with the spell. And I fly so fast. So, we're in Telfia. Let's go talk to this lady. Beatty Fear. Have you come to plunder the dungeons, or have you got the Corpus disease? Or did you come to see Diviath Fear? I am Beatty Fear. I am the wife of Diviath Fear. One of them. Sort of. Okay. Have we come to plunder the dungeon? You'd be surprised how many people come here trying to steal Lord Fear's treasures. He does have quite a collection of relics and artifacts, but keeps them down in the Corpusarium. And who wants to risk catching Corpus disease? Not to mention who wants to get ripped in half. Pity. We don't see many good thieves here. Just the stupid ones. Corpus disease. Everyone who gets Corpus disease comes to our Corpusarium. It's not very pleasant, but at least they're all fed and cared for. Diviath Fear is up in his study. I hope you can fly. You can't get up there unless you can fly. Or have potions. Sorry. Wife of Diviath Fear. Yes, well, not wife in the married sense, but, you know, paramour, consort, something like that. He's a bit awkward, really, because, well, he made us too. So, though we aren't really his daughters or anything, it's like we're his daughters because he made us. You see? Creepy. Creepy, weird old man and creepy, weird old tower. But it's, at the same time, super cool, right? So, her chillax attitude when she asks us, have we come to plunder the dungeons? Because to them, it's not that we have come to steal. It's because it's sports, right? Have we come to steal things? That would be super fun. The downstairs of this tower is a sanitarium. It is like an insane asylum for people suffering from Corpus disease, and has simultaneously been refurbished into a gauntlet, an underground labyrinth, where thieves can test their metal and try to steal Diviath Fear's artifacts, and of course they die. But we can go and take a stab at it if we wanted to. There's some pretty good stuff, to be honest. Also, this place is relevant to a quest that we actually have right now, though we might all have forgotten about it because it's a while since we got it. My name is Deltifear. Did you want to see Diviath Fear? Have you got Corpus disease or another questing hero looking to plunder the dungeon? Really? Is that what you had in mind? Don't let me discourage you, but you do know that you are almost certain to get Corpus disease if you enter the Corpusarium. And I hope you understand how frightfully dangerous our inmates can be. And we do have guards, you know. Quite good ones. You're free to try, of course, but I don't advise it. Those with Corpus disease go to the Corpusarium. To get there, just keep heading down. Lord Fear is in his study. I'm sure he won't mind being disturbed. We get few visitors here. You can levitate, can't you? The study is on the upper level, accessible only by the central flywell. I'm afraid we aren't set up to accommodate barbarians or peasants. Understand? Go use the ramps in the Hall of Fear, then walk around and look up until you see a shaft above you. Then levitate up the shaft. Then look for Lord Fear in his study. Alright, let's go do that. So that's up here.